All right. I got that on film.
Public displays of affection.
Whatever. So today, we just got dropped off by Flash and their family. They're going to give out some cupcakes for Easter. So happy Easter, everybody! And we're up at Newfound Gap. And oh my gosh, and look what we get to start out with. Look at me, I can't even do this. After yesterday's debacle, this is what we start out with today. And I don't even know how to flip and get around it because it's just nasty. My feet just got dried out. But anyway, so today, here we are. Oh, Lord help me. My feet literally have just finally gotten dried out from yesterday's debacle. And I don't want to fall. And finding sticks in the dirt is fabulous. But we got to pick up the pace a little bit today. Oh, look at that. You're showing that. Hopefully no one ever falls on it. So we're going to do 7.7 slack packing today. We do have our permits. And we are in the Great Smoky Mountains. So what y'all kind of need to know today in the beginning is we are southbounding from Newfound Gap to Fontana Dam, which is where we left off when we got off the trail for a little bit. So now, and then we will northbound the rest of the Smokies when we come back. So right now we're just doing this. It's so pretty. Look at this gorgeousness. So once we get this started, we will be halfway through the Smokies once we get done. But still hiking up into Klingman's Dome. It's still early. I got dropped off a little bit later, but I'm sorry, I'm still breathing. Heavy breathing going up this mountain. But still, you guys can't see it. See the clouds over there? Barely. But it's beautiful. I'm just trying to keep my stomach acids from erupting into chest pains. If y'all don't know, you totally have to get cleared by a doctor before you do stuff like this, but I did get cleared. But this shit still happens. I learned how to kind of control it out here. Slow down. Take a second. Kind of actually is awesome because it gives you a chance to appreciate everything around you. Birds are singing. And then here we go climbing some more. Telling you, the sunshine being out today, it's making me sweat. Probably the mountains making me sweat, but it gives you a whole different view of the day. But it's still very sloppy and wet from yesterday. It's so cool. Just taking my time, so I don't get any of those chest pains. Time to sit back here with y'all and hike my hike. Maybe slow, but I'll get there eventually. Yesterday I tried to film more, but my hands were so frozen and so cold and wet. My shoes were still wet this morning. They dried out pretty good, but they were still wet. Disgusting. I don't want to get my feet wet today, so I'm trying my hardest not to do that. I can only handle one wet feet day a week. I swear, pointless ups and downs. There's a lot of them on this trail, especially in North Carolina. No, I'm good. I'm trying so hard not to get my feet wet today. I have failed. You're pretty wooded in. Kind of reminds me of the woods of Washington. Beautiful, but woody. Haven't really had any good views yet. Once we hit Klingman's Dome, it'll be amazing. Those mountains are stunning. So beautiful. Straight up. Straight down. We're climbing up to Clingman's right now. Pretty steep in some areas. Caught myself. Bad part about climbing out mountains, you don't get to hear all the birds. They're down below. They were just chirping and chirping a little while ago. We made it up to Clingman's Dome. This is pretty amazing. As you can see the dome top part, but Steven's over there talking to somebody, but check out this view. There is nothing, not a dang thing. This is unbelievably stunning. This is absolutely probably one of the most amazing views that we've ever seen. So we actually hiked all of this, as you see. So that's what it looks like, and that's where it's at.
Enjoy the rest of your travel.
Thank you.
As well. Take care.
So it's so amazing to see all the places that we've actually hiked, which is pretty amazing. I can't even. We're back on the trail after Clingman's Dome, and there was a lot of people up there, so it's kind of nice to get in and out. We had to pack. What was kind of interesting is our people that are amazing trail angel family, which we love so much. They were at the bottom, and I didn't get service until we got like halfway down, and they were gonna hike our packs up, and then and then we just wound up walking all the way down, which is like 0.5 on gravel. It was pretty crazy. And then we got our packs, went to the bathroom, did our thing, and yeah, now we're back on the trail. We have to get to Silers shelter. If we get that far, we're gonna see how we feel with our packs and how it is. Some of it's pretty okay, so we'll see how it goes. How can you not absolutely find It is so beautiful here. It really does. Stunning. Oh. I don't know what this little town is here that you can see it in the distance. See it? It's kind of far away. You see it? Probably like Knoxville, I'm assuming. Or Gatlinburg. But this, you can't beat this view. Not bad on the other side. It comes and goes. Sometimes going downhill after you've been hiking all day is harder than going uphill. See more. Sometimes you can't see it as great, but it's still so dang beautiful. The smell of pine trees in here is unbelievable. In your forest of pine. See? Then you look to the other side and that's what you get. It's so stunning. We haven't had these views all night. Shady spots are really nice when it's warm. But it's really not too hot out here today, so don't know what the max temperature is. If I find out, I'll tell you. I don't think it was too bad today. Can you guys hear the birds? They're so good. Flowers that are popping up. We're heading down, so I feel like every time we head down, there's good good flowers. They're starting to go for the, starting to turn in because it's getting later in the day. We just passed our last shelter. There's only 3 people staying in it. We could have stayed there, but we also heard that there's nothing in the next shelter either, except for standing water, or there's only a few people. So we haven't made a decision if we're going to stay at the shelter or if we're going to pitch our tent. Since we get there late, we might actually just stay in the shelter. So we'll see what we do. Either way, we're about a mile out. Look at this nastiness. My feet are still damp, so I'm trying to dry out a little bit. But yeah, this is the area. I can't really see much. Lots of dead trees because we're up so high. Oh, and we've got spring. Check it out. Spring is sprung in North Carolina. But it's pretty dead. You see some mountains over there. It's like you're walking in the woods from Hansel and Gretel or something. I'm waiting for some treats to be on the trail. Alright, so I just want to show you guys, when you start seeing reflective water on the trail, it's not necessarily always a good thing. Look at that. It just means my feet are probably going to get wetter than I really want them to be. Yes, I'm complaining. Not really trying to complain, but wet feet up here, you gotta take care of your feet. So I will try everything I can to not step in all that. As I'm walking down these rocky, no, this does not make me happy. After yesterday's 14 miles of pounding rain and sleet and hail, yeah, kind of really don't want that today. I like to rock jump. Steven just likes to go in the middle of it all, and I'm like, yuck. Nope. Might slow me down, but I'm not getting wet feet. And of course, we're where bugs like to be, in this nasty ass water. But the views, you can't imagine how the views are, huh? The sun's up still. The photo I just took said 0.4 up. However, it never tells you 0.4 straight up. This is our last hill mountain of the day. There we go. The sun's gone behind a little bit. We'll catch it in a minute. The mountain's blocking it. So this is actually a Silers bald we're climbing. Yep. See, even the sun, even the plants are going. I feel like it's not night time. See the little yellow ones. All of them are closing up. How you doing, dear?
Good. Just for the record, I want to go and say, I wanted to stop at the last shelter, but Carrie said, oh, it's only 2.2 to the next one.
I did not.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Interpretation.
We already had planned to go to this shelter. Gets us a little further, and that's really what we need to be doing. We have to finish this part of the Smokies in 3 days. So, almost. I'm only counting horseshoes and hand grenades, and I have neither. Nope. I do not want to put any more weight in my pack. I have plenty. All right, we'll be back. I'll let you know what the top looks like. And at the end of the day, this is what we got. It's not too bad that way. It's pretty straight. It's pretty crazy. So that was the longest 0.4 uphill since like knock. So pretty though. Got the marker. How cool is that? Got all the trail markers telling you which way to go. It's pretty cool. All right. This is what I look like after climbing that sucker. Sweating, nasty. I did get a video of that peak because it's pretty. So we will be at the shelter here shortly. So we'll let you know how the end of the day goes. shelter. It's actually really cool. Steven's over there cooking us dinner. I've already done my home keep-in, set up our tent. The trail actually is like right there, and the sun's going down. But the shelter's really pretty. I don't know. Maybe I just like really old and rustic, but this is all made of stone. There's actually a couple people inside, so I don't want to totally go crazy with that. But this is old stone structure. It's pretty cool. Trying to get around here without hopefully no snakes. I really don't want to be anything. So I thought this was gonna. Oh, I'm not filming you. Someone's right here. Sorry. But this is the water is down there, not too far, and I thought it was a bear box, but it's toolbox, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The shelter's really, really neat. It did have a little bit of water in it, but it's not too bad. See? But there's a top and bottom, and it's really low to the ground. The bottom one's really, really low to the ground, so I don't know how many people would actually want to sleep on it. But oh my God, are you okay? All right, everybody, we are tucked in for the night. It's supposed to get to 30 or lower, so I'm bundled, got my mittens. He probably isn't going to do anything because he's always hot. So we're gonna try to do like what our thoughts were for the day. What were your thoughts, honey? Don't do that.
I'm joking. It was honestly a beautiful day to hike.
It was gorgeous. Technically, we climbed our 200-mile mark, but we can't claim it because we haven't finished this last half of, we're southbounding it, so we have to get to Fontana before we can claim our 200 mark. So it's kind of premature because we've already hit the 250 mark already. So when we hit Fontana, we've officially hiked 250 miles or more. Honestly, the views today I thought were amazing.
Climbing stone is freaking cool.
Unfortunately, we did hike a little bit more than we probably needed to, but guess what? It was still beautiful. What else?
Yesterday was demoralizing. It was like 14.7.
We'll put that on the other video.
Today was amazing.
Today was amazing.
We couldn't ask for a better day to hike.
And honestly, it was just a good hike. It was hard because we had to hike up some mountains today, but overall, it wasn't bad.
We hike mountains every day.
Yes, we do hike mountains every day. So until tomorrow, guys. Any other words?
Good night.
Good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.